Namaste, everybody. This is art gallery time. Remember that? Those days? I'm sorry this took me so long to do, but I'm trying to do it in a little bit of a different way. Anyhow, let me get this lit up first before I start. I tried a little different procedure. I think I did this years ago, but I'm always trying, okay? So what I have is, sorry about that, my butterfly paintings, and I have titles on them, and I have prices on them. So this way, if anybody's interested, I thought I was going to make this a live, but I wasn't sure whether to do a video or a live. But either way, if I did a live, you could still go back to it if you missed it. But I just figure I'm a little bit more in control in a video, so let me just do a video. Anyhow, let's start with, I just want you to look at the artwork and notice which color grabs you. You might not, butterflies are for everybody. Butterflies are for masculine and feminine. Everybody, could be interested in a butterfly. It's for adults and children, and everything in between has to do with transformation. But I was led to do 9 butterfly paintings, collages, because I'm not a painter per se, I'm more of a collage artist. So here we go. Go by what color, even if you're not going to buy it, what color you're attracted to, and at the end I'll talk about, keep it in your mind. I'll do the titles, but keep it in your mind what color you really like, or you're attracted to. If I had to say you could only pick 1 or 2 colors, what would be those 2 colors? What canvases you really feel like looking at even more? Okay, because I'm gonna show you 9 of them, and I just will need a couple of minutes to there's 3 out now, and then after I do these 3, then I'll put the other 3 out, and then the other 3. So I have a lot of work to do. Anyway, after I'm done showing it to you, then I will talk about the chakras. See, I have the papers, and maybe it'll help you to understand which chakra needs a little more work, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so let's start. I have a lot of incense going, because that's very important. Sorry, Dev. Let's start with the pink zebra, and it's one of my earliest paintings, collages, and I love the zebra. I love the zebra butterfly, and that is 50. And the stones that I use to put on it all has meaning. I go to the store and I buy crystals, and I don't know if you could see it. I'll try to put it up close so you can see it. Okay, and those stones, I give you a description of what those stones mean. It's mostly rose quartz, and that's for love and forgiveness and heart healing. But the pink zebra, I'm very proud of. I enjoyed doing it. I added extra things to it because I really wanted the pink to pop. And those are pink flowers on the side. But if you see a pink zebra or a zebra butterfly, it's so rare. It's a special moment. And that's the pink zebra. Okay, and then we have the Charleston. And you might say, where are you getting these names from? It's not easy. I actually looked up places in like North Carolina, South Carolina, and I go that way, in New Orleans. And I touched the artwork, of of course, everything is touchable. And the Charleston, I'm really proud of too. It has a lot of crystals that pull out blue and green, which I feel are very healing colors. And then of course it's a deep set green for the heart chakra. And then I have pink, because pink is for the heart chakra as well. You may not see it, but this is a green butterfly. I don't know what the name of that is, but it's definitely green. Okay, and that is called Charleston. Not the Charleston, just Charleston. It's a place, I think, in North Carolina. Or it could be South Carolina. Doesn't matter, but that was what I was feeling. And that is 50 as well. Okay, and the next one is Georgia. I told you I was very into that part of the map, and I literally just looked up names and then I put my hand on it and I felt Georgia, named me Georgia. So this is Georgia, she's 48. And I have a lot of healing stones that are orange for the sacral chakra. I could tell you that much. When I was having a lot of problems with my reproductive organs and my midsection, I was doing a whole bunch of orange collages. And guess what? It did help me. Plus I do the affirmations. And you know I give you that if you buy my healing artwork. I give you that folder. And that's Georgia. I thought he was working at night. Okay, now, so these three are available, and now I'm going to change them. So yeah, this is mostly, I think this is the monarch butterfly, which is not my favorite. And I wasn't even going to use this because I don't really like the monarch butterfly. No offense. But when I went to throw out, this is from a calendar that was from 2020, and I went to throw this page out, and I heard do not do that. You have to do something with this. And I'm so glad I did, because I really feel I healed my sacral chakra. This helped me with healing it. So I am glad that I kept Georgia. Okay, now I'm going to put you down so I can change. Just sit over here. Hold up, hold up. The second section is coming. Okay, we have the next three up, and we have Leo. This was strictly made in Leo season. The height of Leo season has a nice flavor to it, which I'm happy about. This is mother of pearl. This was a necklace of mine, and I decided, and it's mother of pearl plus yellow. Just reminds me I used to call it my bee necklace, even though it's not a bee. And I decided to use it because when you touch it, is really soft and a beautiful feeling. Anyhow, if you are very interested in the colors of yellow, which is your solar plexus, and the colors of purple, which is your third eye, Leo, which was made at the height of Leo, is a very good option for you. And even the glitter is yellow. Okay, I painted the yellow part 3 times because it didn't get to be the color that I wanted, and I was looking for a certain kind of yellow. Anyhow, that is Leo, and that's 48. If you're interested in Leo, which I was really proud of. That was one of my last ones that I made, because most of them I made in Cancer season. Okay, then we have Cayenne, or Cajun, I can't even say it. Cajun right here, and that has a very, very dark purple butterfly and a very dark indigo blue butterfly. You might think that looks purple, but it's kind of, if you see it in person, it's blue, so it's like an indigo. And then of course the butterfly in the middle is blue. And I just felt like I was in New Orleans, and I was kind of channeling that. And I have a lot of purple beading, very dark purple and then light purple. Anyhow, so the combination of the purple and the blue is like the throat chakra and the third eye combined. It might be too dark a color for some people, but if you're a very big purple person like me, you like any version of purple. You can even see a purple flower in the background, in the picture, the collage. Alright, that's Cajun, and that's 50. Okay. Next we have Magnolia. Okay, Magnolia, we needed to have all the chakras done. That's what the angels told me when I was doing this project. Because I really didn't want to do the project. And they said, you need, orange, which I did 2 oranges. I guess I really needed that orange. And I did 2 oranges, one deep purple, and then another one that has yellow and purple. One blue one. Well, actually, that's the blue one purple. Okay, anyhow, Magnolia. All right, if you know me, I watch on Netflix Steel Magnolias, which I love that show, and I have to finish it. Anyhow, there's a place called Serenity. I don't know, maybe it's made up, but there's a place on the show called Serenity on the show called Steel Magnolias. I don't know, maybe it's North Carolina, South Carolina, somewhere. And this is what I see on the trees outside the buildings. Okay, so we have yellow, which would be like the magnolia, but we also have lots of red, and then the stones. I have so many different stones that I have here that are good for the red root chakra. And if you buy magnolia, of course I'll put that in the paperwork in the folder. This one has lots of different colors on the wing. And you could I just stare at this butterfly for such a long time because it's so beautiful, speckled with like rainbow of colors. And his main wings are blue. There's a big old flower right there that I stuck in there. Okay, and that's Magnolia for 53. That's Cajun for 50. And that's Leo for 48. Okay, and if you hold on a second, I'm putting you down. Look into the crystal ball you want. Anyhow, let me have a chance to switch it up. Okay guys, thank you so much for waiting for me. Okay, I just set up for the third part and this is the last part. Okay, so we have, out of the 9, this is another green one because I had 2 green ones. This is Harry Connick Jr. Okay, I believe he was born in New Orleans. And this is Harry Connick Jr. And of course it has the heart chakra, but it also has a big yellow flower and yellow flowers everywhere. Because I wanted to touch base with 2 chakras, the heart chakra and also the solar plexus, which has to do with your power, your ingenuity. And we'll talk more about that afterwards, but I just want you to absorb Harry Connick Jr. I was actually listening to his music and I was trying to name canvases because I'm running out of names because I do so much collaging. I have, so many pieces of artwork. And what happened was I was listening to his music. I was going through New Orleans and I said, that's what this is, Harry Connick Jr. A happy guy that you don't really see him that much anymore. But he's a singer and an actor. And I think he's generally a beautiful person. Just like this. So the solar plexus and the heart chakra. Oh, that's hot. Okay. So after, and that's 47. Harry Connick Jr. is 47. Then we have, it kind of gets mixed up in all the blue tablecloth. But this is called Blue Bayou. Okay, yes, Linda Ronstadt's song Blue Bayou. And there used to be a place in Staten Island, where I'm from, Staten Island, New York, called the Bayou. And I used to love going there. And Devin came there before I even really knew him. And he asked me to read his palm, because somebody told him that I read palms. And I read his palm. and he didn't want me to stop. But we didn't start going out then, we just met. But I saw a lot of things in that hand. Anyway, the Blue Bayou is all about the blue. This is a blue butterfly. Look at how beautiful. And there's a little tap of green, green in the background and pink, and the white flower, which I really like. But what I put around here, these are stones that have a special meaning. And I forget what this blue stone is. It looks like nothing, but it is something, and I forget what it was, but it's very good for your throat chakra. And that's Blue Bayou at $53. That was one of my first ones too. Okay, and I have to tell you, my back is killing me because I'm hunched over these chairs, so I just have to sit for a second because I have back problems. Okay, so the last one, last but not least, certainly, is another sacral chakra one, another orange one. It's called Papa Pumpkin. And Papa Pumpkin went through many, many changes. It started out as white. As you can see, I have white here. And then I did want to use these stones because they were for your sacral chakra. So I used the stones, but I was like, it's not ready. So then I just poured all orange glitter on it. And I was like, yeah, that made it pop a little bit. And it was still not done. So then I started hearing pumpkin, pumpkin, make it like pumpkin. So pumpkin came. And I decided to paint it over the white, over the glitter. So there is glitter underneath this paint, which is very hard to paint on, but I think it came out cool. And that's Papa Pumpkin. It has a lot of white. It has a lot of orange flowers, dark orange and light orange and peach. I almost named him Peaches, but no, he was like, no, I'm a male. So this is Papa Pumpkin. And Papa Pumpkin is 47. So just go by how you feel. Go by what you like to look more at. Yes, this is my selenite stick. Okay, now, as promised, I told you I would talk a little bit about the chakras before I close off. And just before I go, if you're interested in anything, you could, my PayPal is paypal.me/Katrina Brady 7. That's paypal.me, capital M, /lowercase Katrina Brady, lowercase Brady, lowercase K, 7. Okay? And here it is written again. Or you can contact my Gmail, katrina8.kb@gmail.com, katrina8.kb@gmail.com. Okay, I'll just put this here. Okay. Ooh. Now, I just want to tell you a little bit before I sign off and upload this. Oh, and by the way, I didn't do the 1010 like I was supposed to because nobody emailed me. Nobody said anything about it, so I didn't do it because you can't do it if you don't have any customers. Okay? Awkward. All right, so let me just tell you guys a little something. All right, so if you were very interested in something that was gold or silver, which I don't think I had anything gold or silver, but it could also be yellow, could fall under this category. That's the crown chakra. If it was iridescent, well, this is white. This is white. And any kind of glitter is considered iridescent and white. So that would mean you need crown chakra work. And also anything that's violet would be the top of the head. It's helping your pituitary gland, your skull, and your brain. Okay? Those are the organs. I'll just put my glasses on. And what it has to do with is grace and beauty, serenity and oneness with all, thinking about religion, thinking about spirituality, our divinity, selfless realization, understanding, and enlightenment. Okay, if you indeed really liked the purple that I showed you, or anything purple or indigo, maybe even a mixture of blue, red, and green would makes an indigo. Anyhow, indigo, you guys know what it is. That's for that's the sixth chakra, and it's the third eye chakra, and it's in between your eyebrows, right in between your eyebrows. And that's the pituitary gland, eyes, nose, sinuses, face, and head. And I even include the ears because that's on the side of your head. So, if you're thinking a lot about psychic abilities, you might be attracted to that. If you're thinking a lot about wisdom, detachment, discernment, imagination, intuition, knowledge, and trusting in a higher source. Okay, so that would be for anything that's indigo. If you really straight up love the blue bayou, any of the blue butterflies, okay, that's the throat chakra, and that's your fifth chakra. That's for your thyroid. That's for your mouth, teeth, jaw, neck, ears, arms. That's a lot. Bronchial tubes, upper lungs, shoulders, and tongue. Has everything to do with communication, willpower, expressing yourself, speaking up for yourself, truthfulness, setting boundaries, and expression. Okay? So I know a lot of people will tend to look at a couple of times in my career of selling my artwork. Blue was a color that was going. Now lately, it hasn't been, but then one year, green was a color that was going. That was the heart chakra. Anyhow, what that means is that a lot of people needed help with expression, help with creativity and expressing their boundaries for themselves and for other people. Everything to do with physically, to do with the thymus, thyroid, heart, lung, circulation, hands, shoulders. You having problems with your hands, and creating things or hugging people. If you have arthritis of the hands, you have to check out to see if you need to do more affirmations and think about giving love and receiving love. Okay? Yeah. Okay, important chakra. They're all important. It's whatever you would stimulated. Like some people might even like this tablecloth. I did, and I was very attracted to it. And if you are, that's the throat chakra that needs to be stimulated or needs some work. Okay, if you were very interested in the yellow pieces, the yellow butterflies, the yellow in the background or in the foreground, okay? Which, I had a lot of yellow. Leo, Carrie Connick Jr. has a lot of yellow. Leo over here. Okay, so if that was your jam, then that is called the third chakra, and that's the solar plexus. Yellow, having to do with the stomach, the pancreas, the liver, gallbladder, small intestines, spleen, abdomen, sternum, and back from the 12th thoracic vertebra to the first lumbar vertebra. It's very specific. The chakras are no joke. Okay, chakras, healing your chakras, you can have a healthier life. You can get yourself off of medication. You can get yourself off of, I just saw somebody having a crutch, a boot on their foot. I was told to wear a boot on my foot so many times in my life, and I said, I bought the boot, and I said, I'm not wearing that. Okay? And guess what? I got better. I got better. Okay, so I'm not saying that you're not supposed to wear a cast or a boot if you have to, but sometimes you have to get out of that boot. All right? You gotta find out where is it that you don't want to walk to and figure out why. Okay, that's going off into a sidebar. Okay, let me get back to pancreas, stomach, liver. When I had liver trouble, a fatty liver, you bet your bottom dollar I was doing affirmations for my solar plexus. And guess what? It's all better. And I still drink. Okay? All right. All right. Anyhow, small intestines, spleen, abdomen, sternum, back of the 12th thoracic vertebra. I already said that. So you're basically right above your lower back. And spiritually, it means inner peace, personal power, self-confidence, self-worth, self-acceptance, and trusting and accepting your gut feeling. Okay? When people have trouble with like their boss or their people at work, their managers, or maybe you are a manager, if you have trouble like getting people to listen to you, or maybe some people are treating you poorly, then you have some work to do on your solar plexus, because we all have power and we all have boundaries to put up, but it's the way of balancing it. It's not easy to do, because sometimes people want to feel like, oh no, I don't want to lead. I just want to go and do my job. But what if you have to lead and you have to stand up for yourself? Yeah, is it easy? It's not easy, but you have to balance it so that you're not too much in the ego, and not too little in the ego as well is not good either. Okay, so solar plexus, if you're having any problems with those areas in your physical body, small intestines, check please. Abdomen, remember how I was having all those pains? Okay, so I have done the inner work, and I continue to do it, and I fall off the wagon and I get back up again. You fall down, you get back up again. So solar plexus is the third chakra. If you were very attracted to the orange Papa Pumpkin, and my other orange one, which I can't remember the name, Georgia. Okay, if you were attracted to Georgia or Papa Pumpkin or anything that's orange, that is the sacral chakra. That is good for the kidneys. I was just talking to my friend today, my Kim Magical from a comeback, and she's having kidney and bladder issues and kidney stones, and I told her, get that orange on, get your orange on and your yellow, but peach underwear, peach shirt, orange shirt, tank top, eat orange things, put lemon in your water, and she's doing it. Light an orange candle. Okay, so kidneys has to do with the ovaries, testes, kidneys, bladder, prostate, pelvis, body fluids, adrenal glands, large intestines, and lower back, sacrum. Your sacrum or your sacrum. Okay, potato. Has to do with your sexuality, sensuality, mentoring, honoring and nourishing ourselves. A lot of people who I've met that had some maybe SA involved in their past, or some DV, domestic violence in their past, or their childhood trauma, need to work with orange, need to work with peach. That is very helpful. Okay. Yes, and a lot of organs are represented by orange. So please, think about that. Okay, so if you were attracted to magnolia, which was red basically, or anything red, that's the first chakra, and that is right near the sacral coccyx joint or the bottom of the spine. Lower back, coccyx, adrenal glands, blood, skeleton, feet, knees, hips. People are saying, check please, my back hurts, my neck hurts, my teeth hurt. Okay, my nails are breaking, my rectum feels bad. Okay, and my spine. I have all of these things, so I'm not standing in judgment, because when I start to have this problem, I do my red work, my red roots chakra, and as you can see, I have a lot of red. And I try to, it's all about being safe and feeling safe in yourself. Feeling like you'll have enough money, you'll be able to support yourself and your family. Those are the metaphysical parts of the red. But physically, your back, lower back, coccyx, adrenal glands, blood. I mean, your blood, you're made up of blood. Okay, you kind of need it to be good. My mother used to say, if your blood is good, then you're good. And guess what? My blood work checked out. So I'm good. Skeleton, feet, knees, hips. I do have some problems with my hips, but who doesn't have problems when they're on the corner of 60? Okay, nails, rectum, and spine. So physical stability, security, feeling safe, self-sufficiency. I am able to clothe myself, have water and food, and have a roof over my head and for my family, or myself and my family. Okay? Responsibility for the self, security, self-sufficiency. It's the basic need that you develop when you're born into the world. It's a very red chakra time, and you're born into the world, and that's why the most important relationship you have is with your mother and your father, because that's how you got here. All right, so you have to figure it out, and if it was bad, you have to learn how, to remedy it. And if it can't be remedied, you have to forgive yourself, you have to forgive them, and you have to learn how to move on. But it's always best to try to go through it, to forgive them, because as adults we find out that everybody makes mistakes. I mean, unless they're a serial killer. Okay. Okay, I've said too much. It's 38 minutes. Guys, if you're interested in my art, my healing art, and especially my butterfly line, let me know. Katrina8.kb@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Namaste. Love you.